Dundeel Sophia's Secret is a 2-year-old colt that we currently have in full training here at Tulloch Lodge. He has been given a very good grounding since we purchased him last year at the Magic Million sale for 160,000. We've given him plenty of time to fully mature, and he has really developed into a beautiful colt. His sire Dundeel enjoyed a stellar autumn. His 2-year-old son, Militarize, won the last 2 legs of the 2-year-old Triple Crown, the Size Produce and Champagne Stakes, as well as the Group 2 Todman Stakes. And our very own 2-year-old Townsend, out of the mare Secret Admirer, placed 3rd in the Champagne Stakes at just his 3rd career start. Adrian, we've been strong supporters of Dundeel over the years, and the Dundeel Sophia Secret colt is very typical of what you'd expect from his progeny. Where is he up to in his preparation?
Thanks, Claudia. Certainly, most definitely. I think even the purchase of this horse goes right back to this original stallion data that we did going into the yearling sales, identifying stallions. Maurice was one very high up, and I think we've seen him go on to kick goals. And Dundeel was the other stallion that we really identified. And with that, we purchased a number of his progeny across the board. And I think we've seen this year the number of 2-year-old winners that Dundeel's had. It's the best season that he's had so far, as you pointed out, led by a horse like Militarize. But even just following his progeny going through, it's really exciting what they're going to be capable of at 3. That's why we've given this horse a bit of time. You may ask, why is he still on the market? Well, we haven't pushed him early, but in saying that, he's been very natural in what we've seen to date. But he's ready to go now at the back end of the 2-year-old season. This preparation will be all about giving him a good grounding, trying to get him to break his maiden at his first time out at the races, first time of asking and taking him through his grades. A horse that will be there for us over the spring, but really the idea of that campaign is to have him seasoned for the autumn, which is where he's going to be very, be able to be very prominent, I feel. Just having given him that time and seeing how he's developed and how he's matured over that preparation. So I think we can see him trial in about 3 weeks' time here in Sydney, and that'll be the start of the campaign. But he's a really, really nice colt. The best of all was the value that he's shown for 160,000.
Last, Adrian and Bruce and Claudia, and you've certainly done it with this horse. From the moment we viewed him at Evergreen, he just was something special about him. I don't know. He just walked out, maybe like Vancouver did when we saw him. And he's just a cool dude. Up until now, he's been, as Adrian said, growing and maturing and a bit immature. But he ain't immature anymore. And the other day, looking at him at the barriers and watching him get around the track and seeing him in the stables, there's just a sex appeal about this horse. If he can't go to the races, win his maiden, and go through to group level, just as Townsend did in exactly the same style, only 3 months ago, I'd be amazed this horse won't follow in his footsteps.
Well, it's hard not to be excited after hearing that from you, Gay. And I know you've been a big push on this horse since he's returned this time. And I know you've been spending a lot of time at the barriers with him. It's really an amazing opportunity to be involved, to be able to get involved in a horse that's had all the foundation put into him, that's sort of up and ready to go. And as this sort of written piece showed this week, the horses that you and Adrian have offered our clients at this stage of their preparations in the last 6 months have really provided a lot of joy and a lot of fun and a lot of really nice horses for our clients. And this horse looks like another one. You got a colt by Dundeel. He's an exceptional sire of colts Dundeel. He's had 240 runners, male runners for 51 stakes horses. So the good, the bad, the ugly. There's 1 in 5 Dundeel's colts win black type. I think we've got an above average colt on pedigree. Love the speed influence out of a young stakes mare. I think we've got another above average colt on type, a beautiful shaped horse, very much like his dad. And I think we've got an above average trainer. In fact, I think we've got the best trainers in the business. This horse is because the average Dundeel 1 in 5 win black type, and this horse has got so many other aspects to him to say that he's a much better chance than the average Dundeel of doing it. And that's a really exciting thing. As Adrian mentioned, he's a young stallion that's absolutely on the up. He's going to be a horse that'll fight out championships, general size championships in Australia in time to come. He's had Militarized, the big Group 1 colt this year, and amongst his 2-year-old crop. We've got Townsend, Ritzy 20, really exciting horse. I know the colt had a Bring Me the Maid, showing a lot. So a great time to get involved in Done Deal at a purchase price of $160,000. I mean, we're just not going to buy these colts for $160 going forward by the stallion. So what a great opportunity to be involved in a horse that's up and ready to go.
As Adrian mentioned, this colt is ready to go now at the back end of his 2-year-old career. Silks and shares are available, so please get in touch if you'd like more information.